Yes, I am aware I am late on this topic, but I will discuss it nonetheless because I have some thoughts and feelings about this. So, as some of y'all may know or may not know, the Warner Brothers Netflix deal, where we were supposed to see Netflix acquire the IP and I guess infrastructure of Warner Brothers, that deal fell through and Paramount outbid Netflix. So, as far as we know, the deal has been finalized. There's been a lot of twists and turns corporately here, um, but it appears that Paramount had a better deal and they outbid Netflix, and now Paramount is going to merge with Warner Brothers. Now, personally, I think this is a better option than Netflix for a couple reasons. However, I still think, deep down in my heart of hearts, the best case scenario for this, the best outcome is Warner Brothers survives on their own. Warner Brothers is profitable on their own. They have IP. They have Harry Potter. They have Game of Thrones. They have DC Heroes. They have a whole bunch of stuff to work with. They got HBO. They have a gigantic farm of IP to work with. The problem is they haven't been able to get any of their shit together for years now. That's not been a shocker, and because of that, they haven't been profitable. In spite of their countless CEOs, their countless mergers, here comes another merger where they get bitched out to Paramount. Um, Now, Paramount, I have a couple of grievances with. Uh, there, there's minor grievances, all things considered, because when you look at Paramount compared to Netflix and like Disney Plus or Amazon Prime, sure, we got things like Amazon Prime have mostly good stuff, but I'm still hurt by Rings of Power, okay? That's why I'm still hurt by Amazon Prime, and don't even get me started on the boys. Um, but when it comes to Paramount, they fucked up Star Trek and Halo specifically. Sean Strickland covered that. But Halo was a massive disaster. And Star Trek has just been. Look, I empathize, or rather sympathize with those who are watching Starfleet Academy. I personally do not have the time or the mental fortitude to watch such dog shit. I really do not. So I empathize with those people. I sympathize with them who are watching that. But other than that, Paramount has a good library. They got basically all the Taylor Sheridan stuff from Yellowstone to Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown, Mobland. They got a lot of good shit in there. You know, Landman's in there. A lot of good stuff with Paramount. And word on the street is there's going to be pretty soon, like over the summer, this deal is going to be finalized, and HBO Max is going to merge with Paramount Plus. And soon, it's going to suck for HBO Max users. I'm not one of them. I had my little stint with HBO Max. Now it's over with. But they're about to merge the two, and it's all going to be under Paramount Plus now, I believe. I don't know what the umbrella merge is going to look like, but essentially HBO Max and Paramount Plus are going to merge. This is not a shocker. This is what was bound to happen when it comes to these corporate entities not being profitable and forcing to collaborate to survive. Hundreds of thousands of people are probably going to get laid off, as what happens with these corporate mergers. Um, and I really don't know what the future looks like for things like the Harry Potter HBO show. I mean, HBO is still going to exist, but we don't know what the tampering is going to be. A lot of people think just because the guy who runs Paramount is friendly with Trump, that all of a sudden it's going to be a MAGA takeover. I don't think that's going to happen. Trump doesn't give a fuck about this stuff. He really doesn't care. If he did, he would make tweets daily about South Park, because South Park has been shitting on Trump for the better part of, like, at this point, probably 10 years. And I hate to say that South Park has definitely lost their balls. It took me a long time to realize it, but I'm there now. And so we're kind of seeing that, like, it's up in the air. I think people like James Gunn are out of the picture. Like, he's just not coming back after this. Like, DC was a flop. That's why they had this merger in the first place, because Superman flopped, and James Gunn has no plan. DC has no plan. Harry Potter might be cooked. And the only thing keeping Game of Thrones alive is the theory crafters, based off the little crumbs of details we get from things like House of the Dragon and Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But other than that, Warner Brothers ain't got much going on, and it sucks. It sucks, but that's the news. That's the word, and that's my opinion on it. I really don't know what else to say. I'm cautiously optimistic. I personally, I'm glad that I don't have to pay now. I feel sorry for those people who did, but I don't have to pay separately for HBO Max and Paramount Plus. I can now choose after all this time to just pay for one and not have to worry about it because it has both libraries now. So. At least Paramount is more based than Netflix. Paramount will be more faithful probably and want more bang for their buck out of these IPs. If Netflix gets a hold of these things, and like I said before in my previous video, it's fucking cooked. It's done. Netflix is going to do what Netflix does. Same thing with Disney if they did it. It just says say goodbye to your fucking IP basically. But let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in another video very soon.